everybody? What are you guys all doing? It's 1 a.m. here. So if there's ever been a more perfect time to record a video and wake everybody up in the house, I don't have a clue when it's been. But it's 1 a.m. So this is episode 1 of Video Tech Talk. Dang it. That was supposed to be all echoey and stuff. I'm trying to... Video Tech Talk. Sorry, I don't have enough money to buy effects, so I have to do my own. But, so, Video Tech Talk is a new series about kind of the other side of the music world that I'm involved in. So obviously a lot of you guys see I make a lot of YouTube videos. And what I do full-time is I'm a guitar teacher. And I teach guitar and I make videos for myself and for other people. I also do online lessons and I make video demonstrations for companies too, who contact me and send me their stuff to demo. So this series is all about making videos and just kind of the stuff that goes behind it. Maybe not necessarily videos themselves, but this whole like YouTube side of stuff. So today it's just going to be about making YouTube videos and how it's important. Not necessarily going into detail about the software that I use and stuff like that, but let's just get to talking about making YouTube videos. Okay, so the first thing that I'd like to talk about is just that, making YouTube videos. So I think that it's a really, really important thing, and it's part of, to me, being a modern musician. So in the past, there's been, a very limited amount of ways to get your music out to people, or just get your name out. You don't have to create music if you don't want to. Just getting your name out to the music world. And it used to be, obviously, get a record deal, hopefully get your music on the radio, tour, sell CDs, and that was kind of it, But nowadays we have this wonderful tool that we call the internet. So, basically, there are millions and millions of fans waiting out there to hear your music, They want to know what you're trying to say with your instrument. Now, you don't have to play guitar, you can play bass, drums, ukulele, kazoo, I don't know, oboe, whatever you're playing. There's people out there who probably want to hear it. And they're just waiting on you to make the first step. So no one's ever going to hear your stuff if you never put the stuff out there. So the first thing you got to do is start making YouTube videos. So the first videos I made were actually on a pretty, by today's standard it'd be a cheap HP laptop. Back in the day it wasn't necessarily a cheap one, but basically the video quality was like 320p at tops. So it might not have been that good, maybe it was like 240 or something. But it was a webcam, so that's what I started making videos with. And I shortly quit making videos and came back and had some better stuff. But my first ones were made with that, and it was just because I liked making videos. They were just cover songs. It was just fun. So that's what I used. And a lot of times what I run into is people say, like, well, they don't have anything to record with or anything good. And most of the time, the people who say that, they're holding one of these in their hands or in their pockets or something like that. Or I ask them, like, well, do you have a phone? So this is an iPhone 5, so it's not the newest or anything like that, but it does record pretty good video. It's 1080p. You're not going to get the depth of like a DSLR camera like what I'm recording on, but this is far better than what I started with and what most YouTubers start with. So all you need to do is have a phone, which you probably do, and it doesn't have to be this. It could record 720p, and you're still rocking in HD, which would be like the front-facing camera. And so if you already have a phone that you're paying for monthly, I'm just going to consider that nothing out of pocket, because it's something that you already have and most people would consider it a necessity. I know I do, because I use it for my business of teaching guitar. But then you just need to go get a tripod, which the tripod I'm using right now was about, I believe, $30, and they make little iPhone accessories that you can put on a stand. But just make sure you do it in landscape mode, that's important. Never record videos like this. I can't stand watching videos like this. Always landscape mode, that way you get full frame. But, and they're like $15 for that little mount that goes on a tripod. So right now you're at about $45, and the next thing is, maybe you don't have a computer that can edit this stuff at all. Say you don't have a computer at all, but you have this. So what you can purchase, and this is just for iPhones, I'm sure there's other ones, is you can buy iMovie for this for about $5, and you can edit your videos on here. So you can literally do everything you need to have high quality YouTube videos right on your phone. You don't even need a computer. I would record the stuff, edit it on here, and go to McDonald's and steal Wi-Fi and drink a sweet tea and upload a video through YouTube Capture. So, you know, literally everything you need to get started on YouTube is right here. Now, as you go, if you enjoy it, that's the most important thing. If you don't enjoy making YouTube videos, there's no sense in doing it. So, but if you do enjoy it, you'll want to continually improve. So, like I said, I started on a webcam, and then I went to a Sony Handycam that my buddy Nick now owns. I got rid of it. And then, you know, I eventually went to a Canon T3i, which is a DSLR camera. And these are actually what I did in school. I went to school for media, which would be video editing. We learned a lot of like Dreamweaver and stuff like that. So this is all stuff like I've always enjoyed. I love editing videos and stuff like that. So this is perfect, you know, YouTube, perfect. And I like playing guitar, so they kind of just go hand in hand. So that's what you've got to get started. Take the first step. A lot of people don't want to put the stuff out there because there's a lot of jerks on YouTube, you know, just being honest, who are going to say mean, negative things. And if you're like me, I just don't care. So if you want to say something mean and negative, it's just like, it's just another troll. I don't care what you're saying. Delete the comment. So, because I don't promote negativity on my stuff at all. Sometimes I leave comments and I'm just like, what are you talking about, dude? But you have to, you know, set that tone. You know, what is your YouTube channel going to be about? Mine is about guitar playing. And, you know, I feel like this little series of video tech talk is directly related to it because it's such a huge part of what I do as a guitar player. So, after, you know, say you start making your videos and all this stuff, the next step is, obviously, like I said, if you enjoy it, save up and buy you a camera. It does not have to be, you know, a DSLR. Get a Handycam like I had. They're fairly inexpensive these days, and you get really good video quality out of them. So, you probably need to decide what is your video style. So, it might not sound like much, but every person's going to kind of have their own style. And most of it's going to be based off of who do you like to watch. So, some of my favorite YouTubers that are guitar players are Rob Chappers. I wouldn't even be making YouTube videos if it wasn't for him. So, he's a big influence. Pete Thorne, Keith Merrill, Ola Ingold, all these guys. Jeff Loomis makes them, not necessarily for his own channel, but stuff like that, are just some of my favorite YouTube. Or like Beards and Gear, I can't say that, Riffs, Beards, and Gear. That's hard to say. And to me, they all have something in common. They are either very professional or professional and very relaxed. So, to me, the Keith Merrill videos are extremely professional. They're very high quality, and it's inspiring to watch those. Not only from a guitar perspective, because he writes incredible stuff, but from a video editor and like video content creator, I enjoy watching them. It's very appealing. And then there's kind of the Rob Chapper side, who also has those very professional videos, but it's a very relaxed concept most of the time. So my videos are definitely based off of this kind of vibe that I wanted, that we're just hanging out in my guitar room at 1 a.m. shooting a video. And that's what I like. You know, I see a lot of these YouTube videos that are constantly very professional and they're very good looking and all that stuff, but that's never appealed to me. I love the very real feel of someone just hanging out. That's a big reason why I don't do a lot of crazy stuff with my videos. I put tabs in them, and that's about the craziest. I usually grab my guitar and I record, but I feel like we're just hanging out. Like I'm literally wearing like Frosty the Snowman pajamas right now, recording a YouTube video. So, you know, I think you need to decide what you want, because there's an audience for both of those, and if you'd like to, do both, you know. Obviously, I don't wear pajamas in my demo videos. I try to make them look very good. I have a lighting kit over here. Oh, that got stuck. You're not going to be able to see that. But, you know, I try to make them look as good as I possibly can. And, you know, I obviously, far from rich. I don't have all the most high-tech gear in the world, but you know, again, you have to learn how to adapt to what you have and, you know, work with it the best way possible. So I don't want to blab too much. Basically, I think it's incredibly important to have a YouTube channel, to kind of put a face to your product. That way people, you know, kind of know the person behind what they're purchasing. If say you're a person, this is the last thing I'll talk about, because I'm like on and on and on. It's going to be like a 20-minute video. Say you spend 5 years writing an EP, you know, 5-song EP, 5 years, and you finally finish your last song. You went to a studio, you had it professionally recorded, and you're all done now. So what do you do with it? You probably put it on iTunes or Bandcamp or something like that. But the next question is, well, who's going to buy it? Very rarely do people just run through and randomly buy people's music. They want, you know, someone that they know. So say that you're coming out with an EP, and I don't know, I can't think of someone else, but you know, someone else who has a YouTube following is coming out with an EP. Whose do you think will sell more? So it's the person who has a following, you know, that has people who are supporting them by subscribing, by liking their Facebook page, by commenting, and those kind of things are really going to be like the make or break deal behind, I feel like, being successful, because I feel like you have to be a modern musician nowadays. You have to take advantage of all this stuff. Thinking Fender guitars, the biggest guitar company in the world, and some people might say Gibson, but I feel like Fender is, you know, has a YouTube channel. They have a YouTube channel that they make demos of their own stuff and put on there. All in all, guys, I totally lost my train of thought because my camera shut off right in the middle because my card filled up. But basically, I think that having a YouTube video and kind of putting yourself out there is an incredible tool, and I think that everybody, if it's at all possible in any kind of way, take advantage of it. This was episode 1 of hopefully many. If you guys like these videos, let me know below. Just leave a comment or like the video, and you know, I'd like to make more of these to people who are interested in actually making YouTube videos and stuff. So then, you know, the rest of them will be more involved in getting on the computer, talking about gear. This is just kind of the first one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you would, please subscribe, and you'll be seeing more of these, and guitar lessons and demos. Speaking of demos, I have to get this one done. Boom! By Saturday. So, I will see you guys later. Peace out. Keep rocking like it's coming from George Lynch playing Dockin', and I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Woo!